Alright, so you see that looks good. Welcome to the Rock Steady Boxing intermediate workout today. Today we're going to be doing it outside. I know all of you are doing a lot of walks, and you pass by these park benches all the time and never utilize them. So I wanted to show you a workout today utilizing a park bench. First, one thing we want to do is go ahead and disinfect the park bench, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. For those of you who have not met me, my name is Coach Chris. I'm a certified Rock Steady Boxing coach and a clinical exercise specialist here at Comber Physical Therapy in Williamsburg, Virginia. These workouts are intended for people that have been cleared for workouts in the Rock Steady Boxing program. If you have not sought a physician's advice before starting any exercise program, I highly recommend you do that first. To proceed forward, just you're doing so at your own risk. Having said that, if at any point you feel dizzy or if you feel nauseous, I need you to go ahead and stop. If there's anything that aches or starts to hurt while you're doing the workout, I need you to go ahead and stop as well. Let me know ahead and click the like button. Let me know that you're here watching, and make sure you leave a comment, whether it's live or when we rebroadcast this on the YouTube channel. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll just do the warm-up first, followed by the workout, and then we're going to go into a little bit of a cool down, which will just be stretching. So feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. Make sure your chest is up, head up, good posture, and let's start with the neck. Looking over to one side just for a 3 count. Look as far as you can. Back to center. Other side, again, make sure your chest is up, head is up, and center. One more time. And 1, 2, 3, center, and 1, 2, 3, and center. Alright, torso twist. So, hands out to your side, slowly rotate to one side as far as you can. Come back, and the other side. It's okay to have your hips rotate as well. And back, and again, and back, and again, and back. Good. Let's go ahead and go back to the neck. We're going to do ear to shoulder. Laterally flex your head. We're going to do a little longer count. This will be a 5 count. 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to center and to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to center. And other side again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to center. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back to center. Alright. We're going to bring our hands out to the side. Laterally flex. Try to make sure you don't come too far forward or back. It should just be straight to the side. Lean laterally. Drop one shoulder down. Bring the other hand up. Stretch up as high as you can. Back to center. And other side. Again. Try to reach up straight. Don't lean forward. And back. Now bring your elbows in just a little bit. And again, lean laterally, same type of motion. Don't lean forward. Come back. And other side. And back. Now I want you to bring your hands in front in a fighting position. Same exact motion. This is going to be kind of mimicking your slip. Just a lateral motion to one side, maybe not as far. Back to center. And a lateral motion to the other side. And back to center. One more time. You should feel a lot of contraction through your side. I don't want you leaning forward or back, just sideways. And good. Let's shake it out a little bit. Let's do the last neck exercise. Let's go ahead and look up. 1, 2, 3, center, and down. And center. And up. Center, and down. And center. Perfect. Alright, let's go ahead and go down to the legs. Feet a little wider apart. I'd like to have your both toes facing forward, legs straight. Keep your chest up, back straight, head up, lean forward, and come down to the center. try not to relax your back and curl forward. I like to have your back straight. And just try to relax. Feel a good stretch in the back of the legs. Bring both hands and your chest over to one side. And again, just try to relax. Back to center. And over to the other side. One more time, back to center. And slowly come on up. Very good. All right. Next one we're going to do is some arm circles, so just nice and slow. Feet again, shoulder width apart or slightly wider. And make sure you're not going to hit anything if you're at home. Nice and wide and slow. I want you to reach up as high, far back, and as front as you can. I'm not concerned about speed. I prefer it to be slow and controlled. Reverse direction. Our heart rate up just a little bit. I'm going to start doing a gentle march. Again, keeping our feet about shoulder width apart, bringing our knees up to right about waist height. Try to get your arms moving along with it as well. Again, remember, it's opposite elbow, opposite knee. I prefer you not go too fast. I'd rather see you raise your knees up higher. Keep going. We're going to go for a few more seconds. As we go through the workout is going to be formatted that we're going to do 2 strength exercises, followed by a series of boxing movements and 2 more strength exercises, and that's the rotation we're going to do. A few more seconds, 10 more seconds. And good. All right, butt kicks. Again, for the butt kicks, I'm not looking for your knees to come up at all. Actually, I'd like the knee to stay directly underneath the hip joint. Just the heel is going to come up as high as you can. Keep going. Let's add in a little arms with it. Again, opposite hand, opposite leg that's going to come up. Knees are going to remain down, just the heels. Again, just the heel. Keep going a little longer. All right. Now, for those of us who are tuning in real time, next week, the schedule is going to be a little bit different. Back to a march. We're going to be doing 1 o'clock sessions, Monday through Friday, so that's 5 workouts. The main focus is going to be on strength. For your own, I'd like you to go ahead and do a little bit of boxing by yourself, but those workouts are just going to be focusing on a single body group, so I highly encourage you to go ahead and tune into all of them. All right. First series of exercises, we're going to do 2 exercises. First one's going to be a 3-phase squat. We've done this one other time. I'm going to use the park bench. You can go ahead and use a chair or a sofa or lazy boy, anything that you feel comfortable sitting in that's secure and safe. Make sure your heels are up right against the edge. Again, starting with good posture, you're going to initiate by bringing your hips down and back first, and bring yourself all the way to a seat. Chest is up, head is up through everything. Never go out, look down. Go ahead and sit back up. All right, we're going to do a set 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure your hips come down and back. 5, 6, 7. Next thing, we're just going to do a little pulse. So almost come down so you're touching, but maybe an inch off of the chair, and just pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and now we're just going to hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're not quite touching the seat, you're just hovering right above it. Back to a full stand. All right, second movement, it's going to be a push-up. If you're on a park bench, you can either place your hands here or on the back, in which case you just place your hands right back here, chest up, head up, and come down. I'll move around the other side so you can see me a little better. Set 10. Ready? Set, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Right back into the squats. All right. Again, remember, heels right up against the chair. Start in upright position. 10 regular squats. All the way up, all the way down. When you come to a stand, I want you to come to a full stand, bring your hips forward, chest up, and then go back into your squat. Should be getting close to your 10th rep, and we're just going to pulse. And pulse for a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Right into push-ups. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Last round. Feet wider than shoulder width apart, heels up against your chair. Start in an upright position. Initiate with your hips first. Come down and back. 10 reps. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make sure you're breathing through each motion. 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Last set of push-ups. Hands shoulder width apart or slightly wider. Bring yourself into a straight line from your shoulders, your hips, all the way down to your ankles. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. All right. Now for the punches. Starting first with your stance. Your lead foot forward should be at a slight angle, about a 2 o'clock if this is a clock. That would be 12. That would be 6. First foot at a slight angle, 1 or 2 o'clock. Back foot is going to be slightly over to the side. Again, at an angle at 3 or 2 o'clock. Not in line, but apart. Center your weight between both feet. Hands up. Should be able to rock back and forth fairly comfortably. And side to side. Again, you should be perfectly balanced back and forth. Not feel at all like you're going to fall. Hands. I'm going to start by just stretching your hands straight out at shoulder level. From here, I'm going to make your fists, bend at the elbows, and bring them in. Lead hand is going to be right by your cheek. Backhand is going to be between your jaw and your cheek. Make sure you keep your elbows slightly in. For all your punches, make sure that as you throw them, you keep your elbows in, that you don't come out as you punch. The only time that I'm going to come out is if it's going to be a hook. All right, 1 through 6. 1 is going to be your jab. Straight punch as you come out. Shoulder's going to come up, protecting your chin, rotating the fist down and back. Again, from a side view, hand out and back. Hand's going to come down, same time the elbow's going to come up. Shoulder's going to come up, extending it as far as you can, and back. 2 is going to be your cross. That's going to be the backhand. For the cross, I really would like you to focus on using your hips and your feet today. For your cross, I want you to pivot on that back foot, and you're going to pivot. When that back foot pivots, that's going to cause the hips to rotate and shoulders as well. So, for 2, as you throw the punch, back foot's going to come up, you're going to pivot, leading with the hips and shoulder, extend across the body. As you come out, your fist is going to turn down and back. So, 2, pivoting, rotating hips and shoulders, extending the fist, bringing it back to my cheek. And again, 2, and back. 3 is going to be your hook. Again, it's going to come mostly from your hips and your shoulders, not so much from the arm. If it's just coming from the arm, there's a greater chance that you're going to hurt your shoulder, some of the ligaments and tendons in there. So, for your hook, rotate slightly, winding up, bringing the shoulders a little bit this way. Come out to the side, make your fist, hook around almost like you're trying to wipe something off of a table. Notice that my shoulders and my hips are rotating along with it, and bring it back to center. So let's do that again. That'll be your hook, and that's a number 3. 3. 3. Hips come up, rotating on that foot. 3. 3. 3. 4 is going to be similar. That's another hook coming from the back, and it's going to initiate with the foot and the hip. Pivoting on the hip. Pivoting on the foot. Hip is going to rotate. Shoulder's going to rotate, coming around. That's your 4 punch. Your 5 is going to be a uppercut with your front. You're going to dip the shoulder down slightly. Again, keeping your hands up. In almost a scooping motion, you're going to come up and underneath, ending with the punch right in front of your face. Again, most of it's coming from my torso, pivoting down, and my body coming up, and the hand is just kind of following. So, 5, 5, 6. The backhand, again, it's going to be an uppercut. I'm going to drop the shoulder down slightly, keeping your hands up, pivoting in that foot, having the hips and shoulders kind of follow through in a rotation motion. 6. 6. All right, let's take it from the top. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reset. Remember, wherever your punch goes, it goes from your cheek to your target, back to your cheek. Never have your hands down here. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reset and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reset. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reset. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reset. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reset. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reset. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reset. All right. Non-dominant leg forward. Same thing. Feet are going to be staggered. One foot off to the side, about 1 or 2 o'clock. Other foot at 2 or 3 o'clock. Hands up. Lead hand by your cheek, back hand by your jawline. Make sure that when you throw your punches also, there's a straight line from your knuckle through the bone right through here. Both on this horizon and right through here. Never crook, or bend the elbow as you're hitting. Always try to make sure there's a straight line. Now that we're doing this with outer gloves, it's a great chance to really analyze that and look at our form to make sure that when we're punching, we're doing it correctly, that we're making a good tight fist, and then as we strike, there's a good line between the knuckle and the bone right through here. Hands up, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reset. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reset. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reset. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reset. Jump from a little side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reset. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reset. Again, make sure you rotate and pivot as you throw your punches. 2 more times. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reset. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reset. Okay. Back to the next exercise. We're going to do modified burpees. Go ahead and go next to your chair, sofa, or counter, whatever you'd like to use. Again, just make sure that it's stable and safe. Feet are going to start right up by the edge. Hands down. You can either walk your feet out or do a little hop into what would be a beginning of a push-up position. Walk your feet in or hop back. Come to a complete stand. All right. So from there, we're going to do 10. Again, make sure your feet start and finish right next to the edge. Hands down. Walk or kick your feet back. Come back and stand. Again, out, up, hands down, feet out, step back, and up, down, out, back, up, down. And keep going. I wasn't counting. I think that's maybe about 5. So we'll do about another 5 more. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. All right. Next movement is going to be V-ups. Go ahead and sit in your chair. Bring yourself to the front or slightly towards the middle, a little more to the front. You're going to hold on to the edges or to the seat. Back is going to be straight. Lean back a little bit. Bring your feet up. Extend your feet out. Come back in. If that is too difficult, just go ahead and start from here. Bring your feet out, lean back, and then just bring your knees up and down. All right. So, out and in. 1, out, in, 2, out, in, 3, out, in, 4, out, in, 5, out, in, 6, out, in, out, 8, out, 9, out, 10. Perfect. Back into the burpees. Turn yourself around. Remember, feet go right up next to the chair or sofa or whatever you're using. I'm going to hop out this time, but you can walk back if you're more comfortable with that. Hands down, kick out, come back, come to a complete stand. Hands down, kick out, come in, complete stand. Down, out, back in, and up. 4, down, out, in, up. 5, down, out, in, up, down, out, in, 7, down, out, in, 9, down, out, in, 10. Perfect. Take a quick little break, get some of the sweat out of my eyes. and back into V-ups. Again, position yourself in the middle or slightly in front of your chair. Hold on to the arms or the seat. Back is going to be straight. Lean back. Again, you can rest your feet down the floor or bring them up. And feet in and out. In, out. 2. In, out. In, out. 4. In, out. In, out. 6. In, out. In, out. 8. In, out. In, out. 10. All right, last round. Line your feet up right next to your chair or sofa or whatever you're using. Hands down, kick out, come back, and stand. Down, out, back, stand. 2, down, out, up, 3, down, out, up, 4, down, out, up, 5, down, out, up, 6, down, out, up, 7, up, 9, and last one. There we go. Position yourself in your chair, back straight, lean back, feet out, and in, out. 1, and out. 2, out. 3, out. 4, out. 5, out. 6, out. 7, out. 8, out. 9, out. 10. Good. All right, take a quick little break. Grab a little bit of water. Back into punches. Lead foot forward, hands up. Make sure you're good in a good and balanced stance. Let me wipe some of the sweat off again. All right, new sequence. So it's going to be 1, 1, 2, and 3. Again, so 1, 1, 2, and 3. Again, remember, with that 3, you're pivoting with the shoulders and hips. So again, 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. Again, remember, 1, 1, pivot, and pivot. 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. A few more. 1, 1. Perfect. Other foot forward, non-dominant foot. Make sure your feet are wide apart, that they're staggered. Both feet with a slight lean towards the way your chest is facing. Hands up. Let's rock back and forth. Make sure we're balanced. And again. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. And 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. Again, remember with that 2 pivot, with the 3 pivot. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. All right. Next round of exercise. Mountain climbers. Again, make sure that you have a secure chair, sofa, or you can even do it up against a counter space. Hands down. Position yourself so you have your back straight. Shoulders should be slightly higher than your hips. One leg in, one leg out. I'll show both versions, one which will be just a walk in and out. Make sure you're taking huge, big steps. The other would be more of a hop. As one foot comes up, the other one's going to replace it in one swift motion. So I'm going to demonstrate the walk first. All right, ready, set, and go. And 1, 2, 3, big steps, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Perfect. All right. The next one is going to be dips. So, hands down right underneath your shoulders, feet out in front of you. Try to keep your knees directly over your ankles. So that means you need to bring your feet out just a little bit. Bring your butt off. If this is all you can do is just a straight hold, that's fine. If you can, bend your elbows slightly, come down and up. If that's pretty easy for you, I'd like you to come down a little lower and up. If that's still easy, walk your feet out and down and up. All right, so ready? Feet underneath the shoulders. Bring your feet out a little bit. Chest up. Bring your butt off the seat. This is all you can do is a hold, that's fine. If you can, down, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, chest up, head up. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Back to the mountain climbers. Again, hands shoulder width apart or slightly wider. Bring your feet wide, wide, wide apart. 1 foot forward, one way back. I'm going to show more of the hop this time. Ready, set, and go. 1, 2. If you're not comfortable doing the hop, again, just keep walking back. Keep going. A few more. And good. Back to dips. Walk your feet out, move yourself to the edge of your chair or sofa, or counter even. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And rest. Last one. Mountain climbers. If you can, go ahead and hop back. I'm going to go ahead and walk back this time. Feet wide apart. And go. 1, 2. Nice straight back. 3. Keep your head up slightly. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right. Last one for the dips. Again, if you can't go down, just a hold is fine. If you go down and get stuck, just go ahead and lean back. All right, feet out on the edge of the chair, chest up, head up, hands right underneath the shoulders, and come out, down, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost done, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right. Last round of boxing. Get into your stance, lead foot forward, hands up, front hand by your cheek, back hand between your cheek and jaw. Keep your elbows down, twist your body just a little bit to make yourself a smaller target. We're going to do 3, 4, 5, 6. So, and again, these are going to be a lot of pivoting motions, moving your shoulders and your hips. So 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, and 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, here we go. 3, 4, 5, 6. And 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 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. And 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 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. And 3, 4, 5, 6. And 3, 4, 5, 6. And 3, 4, 5, 6. A few more. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, last 2 exercises. If I'm using a park bench, I'd probably want to go ahead and stand on this side with both hands securely right here. I'm going to demonstrate to the side just so that you can see me a little easier. But I'm going to start with my feet shoulder width apart. Starting off with a side leg raise. And move forward a little bit. There we go. So from here, bring the leg out laterally and back. Try to keep yourself straight. Chin should be right over your belt buckle. Not lean forward or back. As I bring my foot out to the side, it's level with the ground. I'm not pointing up or down. Again, I'm going to demonstrate this way so you can see me with the camera. I would stand on the other side of here holding on with both hands if I was by myself. All right, set 10 with the leg. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Good. I think that's 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, and good. Other side. Sorry to turn my back to you. I'll just pretend like I'm holding on because it pulls me a little bit out of position. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Next exercise, again. If you can't hold on to something, I'd like you to go a little more range of motion as opposed to work on your balance for this. And it's going to be a toe raise and heel raise. So we'll start off with the heel raise. Come up and toes up. Heels up, toes up. Heels, toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, heels, toes. Come up on your heels, and those toes up, heels, toes, heels, toes, heels, and toes. Side leg raises again. And out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, when you're doing it by yourself, make sure you're holding on to something so you can see me in the camera. I'm kind of standing right here where I don't really have a good grip on anything. Also make sure that as your leg comes up, you're not leaning, that your upper torso always stays upright. Heels and toes. Last one. Come up on your toes. Heels up, toes up. Heels, toes, 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 and heels and toes. All right, that is it for the workout. We're just going to do a little cool down now. So I am going to take advantage of having a seat, and I'm going to extend one leg out. My toe is going to be up towards the sky. My other foot is going to be flat on the floor. I'm going to turn my chest towards the leg that's out, keeping my chest up and head up. Just going to lean forward. Just a nice gentle stretch. Now, like I said, next week we will be doing 5 workouts, Monday through Friday, all at 1 p.m. Some equipment is going to be required, so please go ahead and check the class schedule to see what is going to be required. Mostly, it's just going to be dumbbells, switch, and again, chest up, head up, come down. If you don't have any dumbbells, you could always use bands. You could use cans of soup. You can use water. Anything that has any weight to it. Backpacks. 5-gallon buckets. And come back and switch, other side. But everyone's been saying how you guys have lost a lot of strength over this break, so I wanted to do 1 week where we just really focus in on that. And don't worry about working out 5 days in a week. Switch legs, toes up towards the sky, other foot flat on the floor. We will be switching body parts each workout, so you will not be working the same thing over. You'll just work one muscle group, and then that's the only thing you're going to work for the week, and then we'll move on to a different muscle. So everything should have plenty of time to rest. Good. Interlock your hands. Turn them up towards the sky. Stretch up and hold. Feet flat on the floor. Shoulder width or a little wider apart. Rotate to one side. Back to center. Rotate to the other side. Back to center. Again, rotate. Back to center. And rotate. And for those of you who are doing the modified class, these 5 workouts that are coming up next week can also be done mostly seated. So I highly encourage you to go ahead and bring them, look at them, and hands down. Good. Feet wide apart, flat on the floor. Bring your hands back. Squeeze your back together, bring your chest out, and give yourself a hug. Again, bring your hands back. Give yourself a hug. One more time back. And give yourself a hug. Alright. You're going to kind of turn yourself sideways on your chair, sofa, in my case, park bench. I'm going to go ahead and grab onto this because it's right here and it's secure. If you're in a chair, you may want to hold on to the seat itself. I'm going to bring one leg out to the side. I'm going to try to bring the other leg down and back. Turning my hips towards the way that I'm looking. My knee is coming down. You can go ahead and hold on. Legs are nice, safe, and secure. Chest up. Don't lean forward. One leg is out front, the other knee is down. I'm bringing my foot way, way back. Back up. Rotate forward. Let's do the other side. I'm going to turn to the other direction. Bring your other foot out to the side with your foot pointing out. Go ahead, hold on to something for a little bit of stability. Bring that knee down and bring that foot back. Chest up, turn that hip down, out, and hold. And good. All right. Well, thank you very much for joining me today. Again, if you guys have any questions or recommendations, please feel free to leave them in the comments below, or